This is Hardy Brute, and today I'm going to be playing Liminal Exit. It's an anomaly game where you try to spot the difference, try to see if you can figure out what's wrong, and it's not always a horror element. So it's pretty interesting, and I had a lot of fun making this. So let's check it out. So we start on an abandoned roof. There's an invisible wall here. So let's head into the building. Detect Oniokoa. I'm sure that's how that's pronounced. But this building is pretty run down. It can't open the doors. Can't get any tasty water. And this elevator is caved in. But the game officially starts when you enter the elevator. There are 3 different floors. Each floor actually requires a different number of correct answers. If you suspect an anomaly, you push the floor number that you're on. If it's a normal passing one, you push the P at the bottom. But this is the 3rd floor, this is the first run through. It's always normal, this is what it should look like. So you want to keep note of everything you see. The colors, the shapes, even sounds. Sometimes sounds can be different. But there's a hidden dark room over here. That is full of water and more darkness. So I'm never going back in there ever again. That was terrible. It sounds like our feet were wet for a while too. So that was the normal floor. That's what it should look like. So let's push the P for passing. And start the anomalies. The number under the floor actually lists the attempt you're on. So we need 4 correct choices in a row in order to proceed to floor 2. Otherwise we'll start all over at number 4 again. And we'll have to get a series of correct choices. So everything seems pretty normal. You can actually go into the water, unlike most games. And the exit is actually completely gone. That is not normal. So do we have to go into the darkness to find the path? I don't see any other choices. So if we go to the end, we push left and right. It doesn't actually go anywhere. So this definitely doesn't go anywhere. And I know for a fact if you go back to the starting elevator, it's not going to reopen. So we're looking for some sort of hidden mechanic here. Oh, these doors are actually open. Are these doors always open? They're interactable though. I like that quite a bit. But if you look back at the main room, the exit is actually back. That is crazy. Well, this floor is definitely an anomaly. It's very messed up. So, this was an easy choice. Click the floor 3. Wait for the elevator and see if we're correct. So now we're on attempt 3, so we did get that one correct. What is this madness? There's scary clown music too, man. Oh, and the TV little stag noises. Oh my gosh. It's getting more and more deteriorated and distorted. I am getting out of here. This is so much more intense with all the red color too. I did not like that. That room was very messed up. That one was way worse than the first room. Alright, well I'm sure we got that one correct. Now we're on to 2 more correct choices. The room's not all red. Perfect. It's very dark, though. Very, very dark. Oh. What happened? Well, we actually got knocked out and put on the elevator. The darkness came for us. Well, that room is also super messed up. But we couldn't even escape that room. The darkness just got us. But through my attempts, I have discovered that there's actually quite a bit more anomalies in the game than are actually required to pass. So we're on to our final choice, our final attempt. And then we can move down to floor 2. Alright, these chairs are not supposed to be backwards here. Because there'd be no way to sit in them. They're supposed to be lined up against the wall like these chairs. So this is definitely an anomaly. This game does make you start questioning things, though. At one point, I wasn't sure if there was always 3 diving boards, or if the clocks were showing the right time. But for some extra anomalies I found while playing, there was a TV on the lifeguard chair that said lost at one point. And the blue doors in the back were teal at some point. There's a lot of anomalies on each floor, with even more to discover. So let's check out floor 2 now. This is what the floor should look like when it's normal. Not a big fan of the big glossy slides. This area is pretty creepy when you're by yourself. It's a locker room area. A ladder that doesn't go anywhere. An old age sign, no running. A caution wet sign, 2 doors that are locked, and a mirror. 3 different showers. With little spigots inside. And a long and narrow hallway with opening slides on either side. Alright, so this place is already pretty weird. But that's the normal area. So let's see what kind of things we can see. We now need 5 attempts instead of just 4. Looks like a normal locker area still. And even the side area looks pretty norm. Hey, buddy. It's not moving. Oh, it gets closer every time you don't look at it. It's a weeping angel. Where is Doctor Who? He gets closer and closer, man. Oh my gosh. Come on. Alright, well, as long as I'm staring at it, it cannot move. And if you looked at the back, it disappeared. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's get out of here. I hope he doesn't come back. This room is definitely bugged out, though. Man, where is Doctor Who when we need him? Alright, so now we're on to attempt number 4. Hopefully there won't be anything too out of place. Oh, the mirror's all bulbousy. It's like a camera. A very, very weird perspective. It gets bigger and bigger the closer you get to. That is very strange. This room is also super bugged out. So at least I made it easy, I suppose. But definitely not a normal room. I keep thinking that they must do something with these slides at the start too, because those are very creepy and out of place. They're also super glossy and make the light reflection look super weird. But I think this room is pretty normal so far. Nothing really out of place, the showers are normal. The hallway is way too long. And starts to curve right. Okay, I don't like this. Pool full of flamingos. It's very similar to the first area. 3 different slides. Kind of match the flamingos. Although there was a blue flamingo. Lots of mysterious pillars. There's something over here in the corner too. Ooh, the red button turns green. Alright, we did it. What that did we do? I don't know. Oh, the flamingos are mad. They are pissed off now. And they're watching us. Yeah, they're definitely watching us. Come on, man. Why can't we get any normal elevator rides? At one point, I thought these tubes on the left and right, there was no way there was so many greens. It had to be out of place. But then I just started seeing things. And most of those things were not flamingo related. But at least we got that room correct for sure. And now we only need 2 more correct answers. Oh my gosh, they're back. Why? Why are they back? Oh, they're multiplying. Do they come out from every entrance and exit? So if I go in this little side area, leave and look back, would he? No, he's not there. Alright, well these things did not disappear this time. And I do not want it behind me. Everything on this floor is infested, with weeping angels in particular. Oh, but at least we got this one correct. The worst ones are when the room looks completely normal, and you actually just miss whatever you're trying to find. So this is the final attempt, the final chance. And I haven't noticed anything odd or out of place with these slides. Oh, hey, Mr. Teddy Bear. Oh, I see, that's your bench, okay. Got a nice pair of teeth on you there, huh? Well, I really enjoyed our conversation, and we'll have to do it again sometime. Let's get out of here. Bringing the toys to life? Come on, man. He had teeth and claws, and a bunch of scars, too. That bear had seen some things. But for some extra anomalies that I found, there was a very strange noise, and an eerie red glow from the mystery ladder down here. Did not like that. Also, at one point, the Weeping Angel was in the mirror, and she never moved, but she was very creepy. So, going on to the first floor. This is the normal pass with nothing out of place. Looks like it's going to be a very long hallway. Mystery tubes. Water on the ground. Some spiraling MC Escher-esque paintings. Lots of different areas, lots of doors, boxes. And it's just a long hallway with cameras as well. So there's not a lot of elements to this floor. So it'll be really interesting to see what they do with it. So we have to get 6 correct choices in a row. So every single time it increases in difficulty. Nothing seems too odd here. The doors are one solid color, and they no longer have handles though. They look very odd, and I think that's the reason I spotted it so fast. Because you see there's something there. Something a bit more. So that one was pretty easy to spot. And on to number 5. Going down with the red pipes. Oh, okay. Alright, well that guy needs help. So let's go to the elevator and get him some help. Definitely not just leave him there forever. Definitely not that. That was a very odd room. I hope someday he gets help though. But not from us. We've got important work to do. On to chance number 4. Okay. Okay, this hallway is way too long. And go right or forward? And they look identical? Is it going to meet up with that hole down there? That's what it looks like. Oh my, does it just repeat? Is it like the pictures on the wall? The spiraling? Well, the only thing I know that it's a constant is the arrows. They always lead to the entrance or the exit. So I'm just going to follow the arrows and hope it works out. And we got the elevator. Well, this is definitely an odd room. Sometimes the sound of the elevator freaks me out. It makes me think something is right behind me. But the game would never do that to me. Alright, so we only need 3 more choices. Alright, the doors have handles. And everything seems pretty normal. The cameras are there. And are there always 2 electric boxes in there? But it's the pipes. The pipes aren't always this color, are they? This purplish pink? They definitely look odd. So I'm going to choose an anomaly. Because that room just felt off. But not in a serious way. On to attempt number 2. And if you look, the pipes actually are red. So we were right. Oh, come on, man. Why are there eyeballs on the walls, and why are they following us? There's also just so many of them. Big ones, little ones. And an eerie red light around the corner. With even more eyeballs around it. Sure. Sure, game. And they're all staring. Well, I'll see you guys later. But for another anomaly I found while trying to attempt these runs. The colors of the doors in this one just seemed odd. That red seemed too bright. The yellow too yellow. And this cyan was kind of a dead giveaway. But on the final attempt, going from 2 drops you down into this area. Which I'm not even sure what this is. But it is very different. Dark hallway, some water. With just a little bit of light at the end. And it's the TV floating there from the elevator. Oh. He's just sucking everything in. He's becoming his own anomaly. So this is not a good time is what you're saying. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. I'm pretty busy myself. Hey, the TV's still in the elevator too. Well, that was an anomaly. And that was definitely the TV's brother. Or uncle. And now we have the P lit up at the bottom. So we're at the parking structure now? This looks like the 3rd level though. The 1st floor. So did we mess up? Because usually it resets when you do that. Ah. If you're reading this, it's already too late. We don't think we're headed for the exit. And now, like us, you're on the path to the cursed bliss. The program created, and there's no turning back. But even though it was too late, we did figure out how to beat the damn program. Don't let the anomalies touch you. Only one of us made it out. We are heading to Bliss, and however you are, we'll meet you there. I see. So I didn't really touch too many of the anomalies, I don't think. There was that one time I blacked out in that room, though. So the anomalies kind of touched me there. I think we both know where we are headed. Too bad you weren't able to reach the exit. But don't feel too bad. You may just enjoy the bliss. So goodbye. We may meet again. Oh, nice. We get our own little farm building out here on the ranch. I bet we're gonna meet Old Yeller back here. And this is either the bad ending or the good one, I suppose. My first attempt at the game, I actually did make it to the exit. It puts you back out to the garage, and I thought that was just the ending. So this one was completely new. And I like this ending quite a bit more. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.